To be a survivor, it means that I've overcome. That despite whatever happened to me, the violation, I'm still here. And being here is enough sometimes.
I think to me, being a survivor is knowing that you've gone through something really tough, but not letting it weigh you down and not letting it affect the rest of your life, and really learning from it in a way that can positively impact your future.
Being a survivor means being an advocate, and so that means using my story to help other people understand their story, help them through their journey, and just being a support.
When I was 6, my mom's boyfriend at the time, she later married him, but we were playing around in the living room, and up to that point, I liked him as a stepdad. I called him daddy. I didn't really know my dad that much at the time. Somehow in the jumping, I landed on his lap. His hands slipped to my vagina. Being around him and seeing him, and it was quite challenging after that.
There was this one time that I went to a bar and I hung out with this guy from work. But eventually it went to him inviting me to his apartment. And it's kind of like the back of my mind, it's kind of like I know, what's going on, but I don't want it to happen. Long story short, he basically picked me up and he put me on his bed. And by the time I finally kind of realized what was happening, he was like grabbing the condoms and stuff, and I was like, no, like I don't want to do that. And he was just kind of like, well, why not? Come on. And I'm like, no, I don't want to have. And I remember telling him this, and I was like, I don't want to have sex with you. I like turned my back to him, and we just kind of like laid there, I think, for a little bit. But well, I don't even know how it happened, but he somehow ended up like, just slipping it anyway, and then at that point, it's like, well, there's nothing I could do, and I didn't do it. I just laid there, and it just felt so used and so I don't know, useless.
At the age of 9, it was a couple weeks before my 10th birthday. I went to visit my godmother. It was a regular day. I was hanging out with my godbrothers and my godsister, but they're significantly older than me. She brought her niece over to hang out. She's closer to my age, and we spent time together before, so it was chill, hanging out. They had like a ping pong table, so we were cooling. She ended up spending the night because I was spending the night. I mean, we were kids. We slept in the same room, same bed. Not a big deal. Both of us couldn't sleep, but they made us go to bed because we were younger or whatever. So she asked me if I wanted to play a game. And I said, okay, I couldn't sleep. It's like, okay, we're restless, it's a sleepover, let's play a game. But before I knew it, she was taking advantage of me. And I never experienced anything like this, never really been told anything like this. But if you do hear about it, it's beware of the strange adult that's hiding in the bushes or stalking you, stranger danger. You're never taught as kids to be aware of people that are close to you, even though in most cases those are the people who end up hurting you, or the people who know you most or who know you well.
I feel as though I have no other choice but to speak out and but to share my story, because more often than not, people think this isn't real, that sexual assault of any sort is invited.
It's kind of opened up a lot of doors, like bad doors, this whole time, just like after it, and you don't really think it affects you much, or you're just kind of trying to blow it off, but it really does. It does affect you.
As a 9-year-old, it's hard to understand and comprehend what's going on and what's happening, or what wasn't supposed to happen, what lines were crossed.
It's a very real, damaging issue, something that you can't shake off. You can never wash it off, no matter how much you shower, no matter how much you might cut or whatever you do to heal yourself. So you must speak out so others know that it's okay to talk and that there's more after whatever happened to you happened, that you can still live.
1 in 5 women are sexually assaulted in college.
1 in 16 men are sexually assaulted while in college.
More than 90% of sexual assault victims on college campuses do not report the assault.
It's time to take action. It's time to speak out. You are not alone.
I am a survivor.
I am a survivor.
I am a survivor.